What's up? Just finished the workout. Just wanted to come out and talk. Just had a lot of things on my mind. Sometimes we have to be resilient. And resilience isn't something you just talk about, it's something you have to do. And it's something you don't know how much you have of until you're tested, until you're put through the furnace. Sometimes in life, we have challenges, we have stumbling blocks, we have things that prevent us what we believe we're meant to be doing, what we try our best to do. And it sucks when those things weren't in your control in the first place to begin with. When you work so hard for an opportunity and that opportunity seems like it's not going to come, and you see other people get that opportunity. Or worse, if you were given that opportunity and then all of a sudden it disappears. But nonetheless, God is still God, God is still good, and God is still all powerful. And we cannot be entitled and say and ask God why all the time, as if we deserve to know, if we have a right to know, or if we're even capable of knowing to begin with. So we just have to keep moving, having faith that whatever this life that God has ordained for us is going to be a good one, and it's going to be one that's going to be better than we can imagine, as it oftentimes is. But even if it isn't, so be it. There's so many saints that suffered a lot more than you have. That's why you need to put things into perspective sometimes. There's so many martyrs. I'm going to keep saying that because sometimes we exaggerate the things we're going through. Sometimes, you wanted to do something. Let's say you wanted to do something with your life. You wanted to study somewhere. You wanted to get this certain job. Maybe you're in sports. You wanted to do this certain thing. And it seems like you're very close to getting that opportunity. And all of a sudden you lose that opportunity. And it seems like you'll never get another one like it. And we throw our arms up and act like we're depressed as if it's such a big deal. You're still healthy. You're still safe. You still have God. And there's still other things to do in life, even if it's not that thing you want to do. So it's a time to get closer to God, which you should have been doing in any case, to grow in intimacy with God so that you can speak to Him. Even if it's not pertaining to this issue, you can pour out your heart to Him when you feel like those aren't listening, those who are around you, or that maybe they're listening, maybe they care, but they don't understand you. So I have to do better at treating this channel like a video journal. That's what it was meant for. But the reality is, you need to get closer to God. You need to hear what He's saying. Not just about that thing you want so desperately. Not just about your life, or even your family's life, because the kingdom is so much bigger than that. The body is so much bigger than that. But you need to hear God, what He's saying in the kingdom. What you must do, what you must take part in, what thing you have to participate in, what things you have to grow in spiritually, so that you can participate, so that whatever the season is, King David was promised to be a king, maybe let's say 16 years old. He didn't become king until he was 32. Abraham and Sarah were trying for a kid for like 20 years. So there's gonna be seasons where you're fighting long and hard. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, that's not long. People in the Bible were fighting much longer than that. Some people you may know were fighting much longer in the spirit than that, because we don't fight against flesh and blood, but against spirits and principalities. Probably not quoting that correctly, but you get the point. You need to get close to God and hear what He's saying. Hear what He wants you to hear. See what He wants you to learn. Because sometimes you're going to go through these things and think you come out of them and you ask, what lesson did I even learn? What was the point of all of that? And that's a bad thing, because I'm sure in every lesson God is trying to teach us something. So you need to open your spiritual ears and hear what He's saying. You need to always be spiritually attentive and hear what He has to say.